Let's now do a quick compare and contrast of the Davids we've seen thus far in class. This might be something like an essay question for a future exam. I see you. Now you're making some notes. Okay. So we've seen three Davids. We saw Donatello's David, Verrocchio's David, and Michelangelo's David. They are all from the Renaissance, and yet we see some remarkable differences. If we were in class together, I would be asking you, what do you see that's different? What do you see that's the same? I don't want you to tell me that David by Michelangelo is marble and the other two are bronze. That's not important. I don't want to talk about that. What about posture? They all stand in contrapposto. How does that relate to the Renaissance? Yes, because the Greeks and the Romans, they use contrapposto as an element or a symbol of balance body, balance mind. Okay, all right, what else? They are different in age, aren't they? Donatello's is the youngest. Verrocchio's is a little older. And then David by Michelangelo, how old do you think he is? Some people's 22, 25. He's 20s, right? I mean, like, he's at the prime of his life. Look at him. He's gorgeous. Well, how does that relate then to Florence? Early Renaissance, young Florence, high Renaissance, prime Florence. We see the age of Florence in the statues of David, don't we? What about the confidence or the psyche of David and therefore the psyche of Florence? We talked about Donatello's, and he's very introspective, right? He's encapsulated or he's enclosed within the sculpture. This sword comes down, he looks down. It's one moment of kind of piety and contemplation. Then we see Verrocchio, a little bit older, got a few battles under their belt. They're like, what's up? Hey, look at me now. What about Michelangelo? Michelangelo's David, the enemy is not defeated. The enemy is still alive. But Florence is ready for a fight. Oh, wow. Okay. So we see this more rather than on the defensive, on the offensive. Florence is growing. Florence is getting bigger and stronger, and literally bigger and stronger as they get older. So we look at these three as statements of the Renaissance, contrapposto, nudity, and as a statement of the city as it progresses through the Renaissance period. Interesting.